Someone once said that anger is best when served cold. Well, JLo not only served it, she got a Michelin star for it. To make a point, she didn't wear a typical revenge dress to the Toronto International Film Festival premiere of Unstoppable. Instead, she wore something much more interesting under her sequined sleeve, and trust me, it wasn't just the outfit that made people look twice. Now, let's talk about that dress before we get to the real story. Before you could say fashion police, it went viral. People called it everything from two sequined table runners tied together to being rude. I don't see the problem though. She has a great body, so why not show it off? I would show it off too if I looked that good. It's about a big boot. Let us now talk about what's really going on. Even though he's a producer on the movie, her ex-boyfriend Ben Affleck wasn't at the event. But his best friend Matt Damon was there and made friends with JLo. When I say friendly, I mean that they were seen holding hands and having a long, deep conversation. Yes, you did hear that right. Ben's best friend for life, who is almost like a brother, is getting close to his ex-wife. That's not even a rom-com plot twist. I don't know what is. If you know anything about Hollywood bromances, you know that Matt and Ben have been friends since childhood and even won an Oscar together for Good Will Hunting. When you see Matt and JL holding hands and having what looks like a heart-to-heart-to-heart, you have to wonder, is this J.Lo's ultimate revenge? Taking his best friend? Wow, that's really cool. Don't forget that Matt's wife Luciana was also at the party. News sources say that Matt and JLo looked like they were having a serious conversation in a quiet corner, away from people who might be listening. What did they talk about? There was a lot of talk about JLo's outfit or the divorce, but the camera loved it. And speaking of juicy parts, The Hollywood Reporter caught Lopez at the after-party talking with her co-star Bobby Cannavale. During their conversation, Lopez said, "I'm a bad picker, what does she mean by choice of men?" If so, let's remember the good old days and read what Jennifer's ex-boyfriends said about her. Jen's acting career was just getting started in 1997 when the movie Selena came out. She married her first husband, Noah, that same year. Unfortunately, the marriage didn't last long. 11 months later, they got a divorce. Noah was going to write a book called Tell All that would be about their relationship and include all the private details. Lopez sued her ex-husband and won. This stopped him from putting out the book that would have criticized, denigrated, presented her in a bad light, or otherwise hurt her reputation. Noah never published his book, but he did talk about their relationship in a YouTube video. In that video, he also said that the wedding was very crazy. I love that I got married because I loved my husband so much. I was crazy about love. We were deeply in love. After Jennifer married Ben Affleck in 2022, Noah talked about how he felt about the wedding. The best to her and Ben, but I'm not sure if it will last. Jen and Sean began dating near the end of 1999. They met on the set of her music video for If You Had My Love. They went to the 2000 Grammy Awards together, and news of their relationship spread around the world. Even though they were a famous couple, things weren't so great when they were alone. During their 2-year relationship, the singer thought Diddy was cheating on her, and she felt like she got lost in the swirl of doubt. Lopez said of their relationship, "It was the first time I was with someone who wasn't faithful. I was crying like crazy and going crazy. It threw my whole life into chaos. I knew he was there, but I never caught him." In 2001, they broke up at the end of Valentine's Day. Even though their relationship got rough over the years, they still respect each other. He told them, "I've been lucky enough to go out with a few great women, and she was one of them." Jen met Judd while making her music video for Love Don't Cost a Thing. They fell in love right away. In September 2001, she married Chris, just 7 months after breaking up with Diddy. Jennifer filed for divorce after less than a year of marriage, which was a bad thing. The singer said that she and Judd didn't have what it takes to make a marriage work after they broke up. She said, "I loved Chris. I still love him. He's one of the best people in the world." She also said that leaving this wasn't easy because she never wanted to hurt him. In 2014, Judd talked about how hard it was to be married to Jennifer because she was famous. Their relationship was always in the news, and the constant attention from the media was too much for them and hurt their marriage. He told her that he didn't feel like a normal person anymore and said that their wedding was like a circus because so many people were trying to get in without permission. Regarding Lopez's history of breakups, he said, "I can't give you the answer as to why her relationships don't work." He also said, "When you sign up to get married, you can't just walk away." Jennifer fell deeply in love with Ben Affleck while working on the movie Judd in 2002. The movie may not have done well at the box office, but it brought these two lovers together. After a while, the tabloids called them Bennifer and couldn't get enough of them. They said they were getting married in September of the next year after getting engaged at the end of 2002. The couple put off their wedding for a few months in the hopes that the trouble with the media would go away, but it never did. Jen and Ben broke up at the start of 2004. Jen said in an interview after they broke up, "I think different times, different things, who knows what could have happened, but there was a genuine love there." Affleck later said, "I would say that media attention was about half of what broke up our relationship." He also said that the pressure of what other people thought about him and Jennifer had become too much for them. Lopez said that her breakup with Affleck was the first big heartbreak she had ever been through. Ben then married Jennifer Garner in 2005, and the two of them had 3 children together before getting a divorce in 2018. After they broke up, Lopez didn't take long to cry over Ben. The singer quickly began dating Marc Anthony, who she knew from the time she worked with him on the album No Me Aces in the 1990s. Marc got divorced from his first wife, Diana Torres, a week before they got married in June 2004, just 5 months after she broke up with Ben. It looked like Jennifer finally had her happy ending for a while. In 2008, Emmy and Max were born as twins. The couple was thrilled to have children, but in 2011 they said they were divorcing, ending their 7-year marriage. When asked what caused their divorce, Anthony said, "I'll tell you that it wasn't something sensational, it was a realization on both of our parts. It wasn't a surprise. Because things like that do happen. We all came to the same conclusion." The good news is that they got divorced without a fight and agreed to co-parent their kids and help each other. The ex-couple worked together on the 2017 Spanish album Por Primera Vez. Later, Jennifer said that working with Marc again had fixed some of the friendship problems that had come up during their marriage and divorce. As of 2021, Marc said that he had changed since they got divorced and that she taught him a lot about what it meant to be a loyal and hardworking partner. It's all Marc wants for Jennifer to be content and happy. After she got back together with Affleck in 2021, Anthony said that Ben is okay as long as he makes her and their kids happy. Alex Rodriguez, who used to play for the New York Yankees, and Lopez met for the first time. After more than 15 years, they got back together and started dating. "My friend Alex and I agree that the day he saw Jennifer again was the luckiest day of our lives." Rodriguez asked Lopez to marry him while they were on vacation in the Bahamas in 2019. Even though the couple was almost ready to get married, the international pandemic made them have to put their plans on hold. Beginning in 2021, rumors began to spread that Jennifer's husband, Alex, had been cheating on her. In April of that year, they said they were no longer together. The ex-couple said in a statement, "We have come to realize that we are better off as friends and plan to stay that way." After only 3 months, Lopez confirmed on Instagram that she and Affleck were back together. After they broke up, Rodriguez said, "I had 5 years of an amazing life and partnership. We learned so much. That gives us the chance to move on and say, you know what, we're so thankful for the last 5 years. How can we use what we've learned to make the next 5 years better?" Alex said that Lopez was the hardest worker and best performer in the world in 2022. He also said, "I wish her and the children, who are smart, beautiful, and wonderful, the best." What do you all think? Is Jennifer really picky about men, or did she just meet the wrong people at the wrong times in her love life? Share your thoughts in the box below.